Hello friends, this is Growl, and welcome to Wafflecat Weekly number 90, where we open our vaults, talk about the week, and yeah, all that. So, Mencius is dead. We did it, we killed the boss. That is the good news. The bad news is we had to extend our lockout, so our poor mage does not have a raid vault this week. But we have some other good news and things that's going on, so without further ado, let's open some vaults. So our shaman has a single one box with no raid. I've been talking about either shaman or druid. I kind of was leaning shaman for a while, but overall I'm just having a better time healing as druid, and I feel like druid just seems better. So I think I'm going to slightly prioritize my druid over my shaman for now. That being said, I still want to gear up my shaman, and kind of already did that, so not gonna not get vaults on this guy. We are generating loot for resto, although there's not a whole lot. Okay, we got some myth shoulders, and I already have those with speed. Never mind, shaman sucks. This is the downside of me never filling out delve vaults, is I get 1/3 of a socket. All right, on to some fun vaults though. So next we have Growl Shots, the hunter. This guy is a massive rat. I have no idea if I'm going to play this, but our guild is talking about doing splits or sales to try and make some gold. And, well, I'm kind of playing range DPS this tier. So I'm thinking, what is the easiest good range DPS that I could play? And so maybe I might start learning DM Hunter. This is not a 0 to hero or anything. This is just me gearing it. Shout out to Typo and Kai and Sloosh for carrying my hunter while I was literally AFK last night. Yeah, so if I get a good vault, then who knows? Also, maybe I'll do like a viewer raid. I tried to go into Dorky's viewer raid last week, but his viewers suck and they didn't give me any gear. Anyway, here we go. I think we just have a one box. Hopefully we get something good here. Oh boy. A mastery verse neck, and I'm pretty sure as a hunter you want a bunch of crit. So this is terrible, but it is a 100 item level upgrade. So, oh well. The first of possibly many Growl Shots pieces. We will take that 6 item level overall upgrade. All right, next we're gonna do our Mage Vault. Like I said, not super excited about man, Link to the Past had some bangers. I think I'm just gonna start playing retro music in the backgrounds of these. This is a little bit distracting, but it's a banger. Anyway, we have a little bit of a disappointing Mage Vault only because most of the items we need are from raid. So let's look at some things that I would really like that I could still get in my M+ vault. Oh, my mouse is being strange right now. My backwards, never mind. Let's worry about this later. Anyway, a myth Parapodia would be really nice. Some sort of myth ring with good stats would be nice. And myth pants. Myth pants will be very easy to get from raid. Oh, I guess a belt too, because the delve belt is getting nerfed. So yeah, most of my other slots I'm not going to replace, but let's see what we got. We should have 3 M+ slots here. And oh, okay, so we have myth pants. This is a good track. All right, so we have a belt that's myth, pants that are myth, a trinket, a socket. We don't really want to take a socket. I don't think I want to be taking Sack Brood. I think Parapodia is just too strong that I'm going to be using this. So then what do we want? Belt or pants? Let's look in the raid. What items are available from raid here? Nothing there. So there's literally oh, this is leather. Okay. This is what happens when we don't get much sleep. Okay. I was gonna say, I thought there was a belt. So there's a belt from last boss and legs from last boss. Okay, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Just depends on what we get lucky. There's basically 2 belts and 2 pants from the raid. I mean, the pants are technically a slightly bigger upgrade right now, so I guess I go with that, although that's kind of boring. I guess everything is boring. The problem is if I don't get a belt and then the belt gets nerfed, then I'm really gonna want a belt. Man, this is such a small, dumb decision. The thing about pants is I feel like everyone in our raid has pants already. And if pants drop, I just get them. But I think pants will be a bigger upgrade. I don't know, whatever. It feels like whatever decision I make is probably going to be wrong. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Since it's the weekly mage vault and I literally never pick this slot, I'm just not even going to pick it. I'm just going to wait until raid. And then we'll see if I get either of these items from raid. And then I'll take the other. But, I mean, let's be honest. Both of these are really boring choices. Nobody cares what I pick anyway. All right. Lastly, we have our Druid vault, which is actually our biggest vault of the week. So our weekend pug friend raid managed to kill 6 bosses this week in under 3 hours, including soul hunters and fractalus. And our Druid has not been our raid character, although I do want to get gear on him and play him plus. So we have a lot of opportunities for good Druid items here. And we really need some of the good raid items. So notably, we would like the cantrip weapon that has the shield effect. We would use a mythic Lumathar trinket would be great, or the boots from soul hunters, all 3 of which we could get. Maybe diamond core too, but that's kind of like something I would take only if I get nothing else. So I'm gonna loot as healer spec because I would like the Lumathar trinket, and let's see what we get. And there's a Lumathar trinket. All right, I mean, I think we gotta go for it, right? I mean, these boots are not super exciting. This ring is not super exciting. Yeah, I mean, this is a no-brainer, right? We take the Lumathar trinket. A weapon would like somewhat be okay, but overall we're gonna want the raid weapon. All right, bang. All right, this is a nice vault. Not too bad vaults, you know. We didn't end up taking too much junk on our guys. Kaipo, who helped me with the not great but still a 100 eye level upgrade. Kaipo, who helped me with the hunter vault last night, asked how it went. Yeah, 100 eye level upgrade, we'll take those. All right, so we got a Lumathar trinket for our druid, which is nice. Hopefully we can yoink a weapon from raid. Jangby hopefully can yoink a myth track item from raid. Let's scan the quests here. Arena skirmish battles, boring. Titan disc fragments, although I think this changes depending on other things. All right, nothing super exciting here. The rep quest this week is Floodgate. I'd recommend, even if you don't care about rep that much, to grab this every week. This gives you more than half a level, and eventually you'll get free augment runes. And that's something that you can use for the rest of the expansion and possibly at the beginning of next expansion. I know people who are still using their Dragonflight augment rune. I mean, free stats are free stats, so may as well grab this. All right, so that's it for the vaults. Not much super exciting. This week is going to be, I'd imagine, a little boring. So Blizzard announced there's lots of stuff on the horizon, but not much to do right now. We have the turbo boost. We have the dinar vendor that's eventually going to come out. I think a lot of people are waiting for that. The M+ streets have been a little quiet. Also, there's news about alpha on the horizon that I think is coming out this week for midnight. So yeah, all is pretty quiet in Azeroth right now. Not a whole lot going on. Yeah, in terms of my content, it has also been quiet, but as I've said many a time on the Wafflecat Weekly, I hope to resume it shortly. I am thinking a lot about what I'm going to do next expansion. I don't know if I just want to become a DPS player. Like, I definitely really enjoy healing, and I mean, I still want to heal in M+. I'm not trying to quit playing healer, but man, did I have so much more fun raiding as a DPS than I did as a healer. So I don't know, maybe I'll still raid as a DPS but then play M+ as a healer. The idea of tanking has been coming up a lot with Tettle's 0 to hero tankathon thing. Man, the world needs more tanks, so that's been on my mind too. I don't know, the world is our oyster, but for now we wait and see how things evolve. But that's it. That is the Wafflecat Weekly. We open our vaults. Nothing super exciting, but we got a nice trinket on our Druid, so we got to be happy about that. And that's that. Thank you guys for watching. Good luck in your vaults, and happy keying, friends.